What's going on, guys? I am here with Latoya Gamble of Heaven in Your Home Catering, and I'm so excited for her to share her story and tell you what all she does. Thanks for coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
So I am Latoya Gamble, CEO of Heaven in Your Home, now CEO of One Body Many Members, and we'll get to that later on. So Heaven in Your Home Catering, I started it about 6 years ago. Just didn't know it was going to take me the way it took me, coming out of poverty, being homeless. Kind of just wanted to go back and give it to my community when I started cooking, because it's always been a passion of mine. So I think we met at Taste of Carrollton for the first time I got started.
We did years ago, and that was really neat. And actually, James got a chance to be there as well. We ended up being judges, coincidentally, I guess. And it's so funny. I say funny, but really ironic and rewarding to kind of hear your story at Rotary a few weeks ago about, kind of where you were. And that was one of those things that kind of helps you make the decision to really pursue it, because you showed up just to cook. And and we're like, where's your restaurant? This food's amazing. We ended up picking you as one of the winners for one of the categories.
Yes.
And we want to come back and eat there. So, well, I don't have an actual location. I just do catering. So, but it's really exploded for you, and I'm so proud for you and everything. But as much of your stories you want to share with us would be great.
Yeah, like I say, Heaven in Your Home, we really did get started at the Taste of Carrollton. That was our blow-up point. We ended up getting best restaurant around town, and like you said, didn't even have a restaurant for anybody to come to eat. But I just cater. I just go to different people functions, wherever they call me. We go set up and we just bring our food to them, and we just let them enjoy our food. So just into that catering company, we started out doing little other exploring little adventurous stuff, like a community day, One Body Many Members concert that brings the community and the churches together. And so we did 2 entities coming out of that catering company, just trying to get the community together. So kind of that's just how One Body Many Members nonprofit started out of that.
That's fantastic, and that's where your passion comes in, of being able to cook for people that are maybe less fortunate.
Yes.
And share more about that. That's why you really do this, I believe. Obviously, we got to figure out how to survive and pay our bills and that kind of thing, and provide opportunities for others to thrive. But you really have a calling and a special place in your heart for helping people in need and feeding them. So talk about what all you do there with that.
So nobody came for us when we was in the motels. Nobody. It was either you had to get somewhere, you had to go to the soup kitchen, you had to go to these different shelters that offered food, but nobody came to us because we didn't have no ride to get nowhere. So either you walked or you starved. That's basically how it was. So basically, when I started catering, that was my heart's mission, and is to go back.
Gotcha.
And just take people food, take people their hygiene products, take people stuff that we was lacking that nobody brought for us. So yeah, my heart is cooking as well, but my heart was just trying to go back and just take care of people.
God uses us in special ways with the talents that we have to be able to help those around us, and that's an amazing thing. And it's also neat how so many good ideas are discovered when we are in a place of need ourselves and realize there's just not a place or an avenue for that, and then you figure out how to create it, and I think that's a really special thing.
My special thing is just trying to bring people together. That's why I was trying to commit, do the community day. We started it 2 years ago, a Rise community, and that's just trying to get all the businesses, all the companies, just the community, just to come fellowship at Lakeshore Park. I mean, I was blessed to get that whole park.
Wow.
I mean, the tennis courts, the swimming pool,
the lake and all too,
lake.
right?
So we was blessed to get all of it.
Wow.
We kind of wanted something big enough for everybody to come together and just, get together as a community. And, that's growing too. So I'm excited to see people come out for that as well.
Well, that's such a neat thing, and I look forward to attending the next one that happens. How do people get a hold of you? If they want to hire you for a catering event, for maybe it's just a family dinner, or maybe it's something for their whole company. I imagine you do small stuff and large things.
I do small, large. Yes, people can get in touch with me. I'm on all social media. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I have my own website at heaveninyourhomecatering.com.
Okay.
Or you can either just call me at 770-769-6181.
Perfect. And, you know, I like to cook, but most of the time my cooking is when I have someone else cook. And sometimes we'll go to a restaurant, or sometimes I'll pick up something and bring it home. So I'm going to be doing some cooking in the very near future through you, and do a meal that way. I actually do like to cook a little bit as well, but usually on the grill. I'm limited in my skills, but I love to eat, and definitely don't miss a meal. But you know, it's kind of a little running joke that when Rett cooks, we go out to eat. So but you know, I tell you, that's such a you know, food's a necessity. Housing is a necessity. That's kind of what we do. You gotta have those special needs, or those basic needs met, just for survival.
For survival.
And I think it's so awesome that you have been able to take your gifts and talents and use those to benefit others, and continue to do so. And really neat seeing some of the partnerships. We were talking earlier just how you know, Chef Tana with a Little Hawaiian, how if they have a big event and they have some extra food or whatever from that, they will, instead of letting that go to waste, they'll get it to you, and you're able to then get that back out into the community. I think that's an amazing thing.
I love Tano. Like I said, one day I was sitting at home and I didn't have enough food to feed. I had some food, but it wasn't enough for me to go cover 5 motels. Wow. And instantly, after I really got through praying, like, Lord, how I'm going to do this, he texted me.
Wow. And
he was like, hey, I have some food. Do you need it?
Wow.
So if I don't know, I'm supposed to do nothing else. I'm supposed to feed people.
That is amazing. My wife says a lot of times I feed and water people, you know, talking about my kids and myself. But no, that is such a good story. And I'm going to challenge some of you guys out there in our audience. Maybe you have a restaurant. Maybe you're involved in something inside the food industry. And from time, you know, food's obviously highly perishable, and there's a time frame and a window of opportunity for it. If you end up in a situation where maybe your business has something that you think she might be able to use, you never know if she can or not. Pick up the phone and call her. Yes. She is very, very much open. She has people that will come, obviously help pick it up or whatever, but more importantly, she's going to make sure that food doesn't go to waste and it goes to someone that's hungry. And I think that's an amazing thing. There's a lot of great charities out there that benefit the world, but you know what? We have a lot of need right here in our community.
Exactly.
And I think it's important to take care of our own as much as we take care of others in other areas. So I appreciate it. And if someone just feels a calling to make a donation to you, they can go to your website, reach out to you, give you a call, and have it come straight to you. And I guess you're working on your not-for-profit as well.
Mm-hmm. It is on my website. All donations we take are on my website. You would just click on We Give Back on the Heaven in Your Home site. Just We Give Back. It'll take you directly to One by the Many Members, and you can donate anytime. And like Rett said, if it ain't just food, hygiene products. We don't think about soap. We don't think about toothpaste. We don't think about the toothbrushes. Anything that you can feel like that you can donate, we will take it, and we will definitely get it into the right hands of people.
And I tell you what, we have an office space, and I know you kind of the way you operate is a little bit different. Being a catering, you don't really have a storefront for that. So if anyone wants to bring any products by Century 21 at any time, just mark it for Heaven in Your Home or your not-for-profit. I don't want to say the name wrong.
One by the Many Members.
One by Many Members. Let us know that's who it's for, and we will make sure to give you a call to get it. That way you can drop it off if you have anything. We're always happy to leverage our space for that. And I'm gonna go a step further. James behind the camera, I'm gonna say if he's here in his shop, you can also drop it off here at Schiller Productions. They're right here on the square, right across from Buttered Udder, next to Willis Jewelers and the juice shop. So you can always drop products by here. We'll make sure that it gets to you, and then you can get it to the people that really need it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, you know what? There's a lot of things that we can try to do. We do have a little bit of an audience, so we're going to try to just push this out and make more people become aware of what all you're doing and all the great things that our community has to offer. And thank you so much for all that you do.
Thank you so much. Definitely. And let me say this before we leave. The one body is what it is. We all are a part of one body. We have different members. You know, the ear can't say it don't need the nose. The nose can't say it don't need the foot. We all got to work together in order to make our community better. So I would appreciate anyone who wants to drop off the locations to help our community. So thank you. That's what One by the Many Members is.
Absolutely. And everybody's in a better mood when they have a full stomach. Yes. Nobody wants to be hangry. And also everyone has more confidence when they know that they've had a chance to take a shower or a bath and have soap to be able to do so.
Exactly.
And that might be the difference in them getting that job they go to interview for.
Exactly.
So all these things are important, guys. And thank you so much. And look forward to any way you can help at all. Check them out.
Thank you.